All right, what's good, y'all? So we got something a bit different today. Wasn't really planning on uploading today. I'm working on some videos that are not reactions. Some kind of anime stuff. And I figured, if I'm not gonna upload anything at all today, why not just, upload something that I was gonna watch anyway? I was gonna watch this on my own time, so why not upload a reaction to it in the first place? I was gonna watch this. I'm a big Patrick CC fan, so I figured why not check it out.
How did SoFaygo, the 19-year-old rap sensation, go from making songs on Roblox to blowing up on SoundCloud after the SoundCloud era was presumed to be over, to getting a Lyrical Lemonade video for a song that was 2 years old, to signing a major record deal with Travis Scott's imprint, Cactus Jack Records? My name is Patrick CC. This is the Curious Case of SoFaygo. SoFaygo first graced the mic in 2010. He was in 4th grade. His cousin asked him if he wanted to record in his basement.
Fourth? God damn. These people starting out into 4th grade now?
Studio. He was a very outgoing young kid. He wanted to be a dancer as well as an actor when he was in middle school. Throughout his middle school years, he taught himself to record, mix, and master on GarageBand. He began releasing music in middle school under the alias Trulanese. Some of this music can still be found on the internet. And honestly, it's pretty impressive considering he was just in middle school. Not too much is documented about this, but sometime around 2014 to 2016, Faygo created a Roblox server called Trill House, which is based around hip-hop and street culture, and it actually got somewhat popular. Roblox is a huge game, but there are different communities.
That's so random. I did not know that at all. I would consider myself like a pretty big SoFaygo fan, like not enough to look into his history and stuff, but like I follow him on Instagram, I listen to all his music and all that kind of stuff. So
he's on there that like to roleplay. On Faygo's server, people would join and pretend to be rappers or gangsters. Faygo was under the gamertag Trill Santos and Bloody Santos. Again, this isn't 100% confirmed, but we're just basing this off numerous comments of old songs and videos of people saying that this was a server that they found Faygo and they discovered him, and they constantly referred to him as Bloody Santos or Trill Santos. When looking deeper, we found a Twitter account under the name Bloody Santos, talking crazy to other Roblox players in 2017. Here we can see a young SoFaygo about to pull up on your Roblox. But regardless of Faygo being a Roblox demon, he would preview his own music through the game. And since he was the owner of the server, people respected him for that reason, and then they kind of supported his music also because of that. And this is actually what brought him his first small fan base. Faygo has now distanced himself from this part of his life because, well, rappers need to look cool and they're not going to talk about, oh, I used to.
He's such a big entity now, and he's blowing up like really, really fast this year. Like, I imagine it'd be hard for him to talk about that without, getting clowned on a little bit, which kind of sucks that that this industry is like so hard on people to that extent that it's not like the coolest thing, but like it's an interesting thing to talk about. I don't think it's something that should need to be hidden, but obviously is because of just how this industry works.
To promote my songs through Roblox. But that doesn't mean he hasn't played into the joke. Not too long ago, he posted a picture of his new Roblox character, Pink Dreads. We respect an artist that stays true to his roots. Back in 2017, Trulanese came across a producer, Pollock Beats, through SoundCloud. They became close and worked together on songs like Titan, Clutch, and Do Dat being the first one. Those were the first songs that started gaining some good traction on SoundCloud. In 2018, he was building a small fan base, getting a few thousand plays on every SoundCloud upload. He dropped the name Trulanese and changed it to SoFaygo. Some fans were not happy about that. The debut release as SoFaygo was a 3-track EP called We Are Aliens. Even at this point, his style was undeniably that SoFaygo sound that we know today.
Wow, okay, yeah, that sounds surprisingly like what it sounds like now. Jeez. And this was like back in 2018. I assume he hadn't really matured as an artist yet and found his sound necessarily, but he's really, yeah, dang.
The rest of the year he spent doing what any SoundCloud artist would do, drop music, stay tapped in with the fans.
Interesting.
War, his first album. This leveled up Faygo in the underground scene. Faygo told Complex in an interview earlier this year, War really did something for me in the underground scene and got a lot of underground fans on me. This project also caught the attention of rapper Lil Tecca, who at the time was in the peak of his career, with his song Ransom being on the Billboard Hot 100 for more than half of the year. Tecca and Faygo had mutual friends, so he decided to reach out. Faygo said they FaceTimed once and have been cool ever since. Tecca and Faygo's friendship would blossom into working on music together. Just 1 month after meeting, Faygo released the song Knock Knock, but Tecca wasn't a featured artist, he was actually the producer, which was relatively surprising for people at the time because they didn't know that Tecca made beats. The song would eventually go viral on TikTok and get a Lyrical Lemonade
It's such a huge song, yeah. Song goes crazy.
video 2 years later, but we'll get to that in a minute. But when the track dropped in 2019, Tecca tweeted this trailer of Faygo dancing to the song. Like I said before, Tecca was at the peak of his career, so pushing a small underground artist that nobody really knew of was huge for Faygo,
Oh, 100%,
and it got a lot
yeah.
of new eyes and ears on his music. Through 2019, Faygo kept with consistent releases, Quit Smoking Dabs and Restart being two of the more popular ones. Faygo
Yeah, okay.
started off 2020.
What's so interesting to me about him, I mean, it definitely happens more than I think it does, but like it's really interesting to see. Like January 2020, he's at like 5,000 listeners on Spotify. Now September 2021, he's like about to hit 6 milli, I think. So like that's crazy. That's pretty fast. Like I know shit happens fast in the music scene, but like that's fast, bruh.
With a 7-track album called Angelic 7. This record was entirely produced by Lil Tecca, and Faygo recorded this in his bedroom on GarageBand. Faygo said that this album leveled him up a little bit and got industry people watching him. Shortly after the release, he was scouted by Alamo Records A&R Lamar Joswal. He brought Faygo in for an A&R meeting, but Alamo unfortunately turned him down. He didn't get the deal, but he secured a relationship with Lamar, who would later become his day-to-day manager.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
More music. One thing you'll notice about SoundCloud artists is that they're very consistent. He dropped a 3-track EP entitled For You. Later that same month, he would drop a music video for a much older song called Quit Smoking Dabs. I'm assuming that this is one of his more popular songs at the time. Because the track was nearly 6 months old, why not put out a music video for a newer song? But today it sits at 1.2 million views. And even I reacted to it.
Pretty big today.
So I am familiar with the name SoFaygo, and I know that I've heard his music, but I'm really not familiar with him as much. This song is super fire.
For the next few months, Faygo just stayed on the music grind. His followers and streams were quickly rising. He dropped an EP called Web, 2 more music videos, and just kept feeding the beast.
That's cool.
But his fans were getting fed up with the same old sound. They wanted Faygo to switch it up, and he took that personally because he felt like he was extremely versatile.
Because everybody was just saying like, "Oh, Faygo, you sound the same. You sound the same." And I was like, are y'all serious? Like, I'm so versatile, bro. Like, I can make magic happen in the studio.
So he said, "All right, I'm gonna change it up," and because of that, we got Off the Map. A melodic trap anthem that arguably influenced a whole change in the underground rap scene. He released it as the lead single for his upcoming project After Me. The music video that accompanied the song was absolutely mad. A very obvious increase in quality from a visual and sonic standpoint. The fans noticed it too. Even I reacted to it.
Song's super fire.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Love the beat. Yeah, this video is really fire too.
1 month later, After Me drops, being Faygo's 3rd project in 1 year, with big
Such a
tracks like
huge
Off the Map and
project now.
Everyday gaining traction. It even caught the attention of many big artists, the biggest being Travis Scott.
Yeah, see, this is crazy to me. Like, okay, like he's doing well for himself here at 121. This is January this year. He has 121 monthly listen, like 121,000, which is like that's a good amount. That's enough to where you probably are starting to get in the area of like you have a real career. Like this is gonna be your job for life. Probably you're starting to think about that, but like. It's crazy how he's gone from this to 9 months later, 6 million listeners. Like, that's crazy to me.
And just like every single artist that I've made a Curious Case video on, whether they're
God,
new
calm down,
or
Trey.
old, SoFaygo got scooped up by TikTok. A few older songs had some small traction on there, but there was one true banger on the app, Knock Knock. It started blowing up in early 2021 despite it being over a year old at the time. A number of dance challenges started emerging, which obviously helped the song gain traction. It seems like the trend for this song happened organically, and there are multiple versions of the song that have popular trends on TikTok, but it looks like this one was the first one. So in January, there's roughly 100,000 videos or so to the song, which is not exploding, but it's definitely a really, really good push.
See, yeah, 1 month he gains. That's crazy, bruh. That's crazy.
SoFaygo woke up to a surprise on the second day of February, seeing that Kourtney Kardashian posted a video of her niece's birthday party, and they were listening to a SoFaygo song. What's interesting is that it was the track Up Off 1942, which a lot of people would expect it to be Knock Knock, since that's the one that's going viral. But
exactly.
Up Off 1942 isn't really one of his biggest songs, so
That's pretty cool then. That means that she probably actually listened to SoFaygo.
it's probably safe to assume that Travis Scott was handling the aux cord at this party, because he was listening to more of a deep cut and not just a TikTok song. Either way, the Kardashians were bumping SoFaygo, so someone in the family knew about him. He also got a big cosign from Trippie Redd, saying that SoFaygo was one of his favorite upcoming artists.
You the GOAT right now, man. You going crazy. You still gonna be the GOAT later on.
We also got a really good interview from Our Generation Music, in which I believe we're the first people to interview him on camera. They do a great job covering upcoming talent.
That's pretty cool.
And proving our theory of someone in the Kardashian family knowing SoFaygo, in April, we found out he signed to Travis Scott's imprint, Cactus Jack Records.
That's
Also,
pretty
he
awesome.
appeared on Aiden Ross's stream at the height of his virality. They reacted to some of his music, in which more than likely was a huge look of him, considering Aiden was on top of the internet at that time
He
and
still
probably
is.
had about 80,000 people watching him live right there. Needless to say, SoFaygo was making some big industry moves at the time. Knock Knock, the near 2-year-old song that was produced by Lil Tecca, steamrolling through TikTok,
Yeah,
re-releases
shit's
with a
going
lyrical
crazy.
Lemonade video, which currently sits at 31 million views, making it the second most popular Cole Bennett music video this year. More popular
Is it
than
really? Damn, I did not know it was that popular. That's
Post
fire.
Malone, Lil Uzi, Lil Durk, Polo G, Lil Tecca, and Snot.
That's
Only
pretty fire.
just shy of the Juice WRLD video that came out the first week of January. And once the video dropped, that fueled even more TikTok hype, with over 1 million videos through various versions of the song on the app. So never give up on your music, y'all. Maybe it will blow up another day. Maybe it'll blow up another year. Black Hole Sun, Summer 22, maybe me.
Maybe.
Trippie Redd pulled through with his cosign and actually got on a song with SoFaygo. He dropped the Trip at Night album and the second track, titled MP5, on the project. SoFaygo is the feature. He literally put SoFaygo before Drake on his album, so that's pretty big. And along with the release came a really
That's pretty
fire
cool.
music video. In my opinion, this was one of the best songs on the entire album. Just last week, Let's Lose Our Minds was released,
Such a
possible
good-
single
Such a good song, bro. That song is so good.
for a new project, maybe just a one-off, not sure. This track doesn't really sound like a hit to me necessarily, but the visual is stunning and the core fans will love it. Once again, we've seen it time after time in these Curious Case videos. TikTok takes an artist from the underground,
TikTok's so crazy.
blows up, puts them in front of a broad, vast mainstream audience, and their streams on Spotify, Apple, whatever, start going into the millions, tens of millions.
Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting because, like, it's not direct how TikTok influenced it, but, like, I would never have come across SoFaygo if he didn't blow up on TikTok, I don't think. Now, like, I might still know who he is because I watch Patrick CC a lot, but, like, it's not that I don't even consume TikTok, so it's not like I would have heard him on TikTok, but it's just an indirect effect of TikTok has such a big effect on that person's career that therefore I saw a clip of him on Aiden Ross's stream and then started listening to his music. Like, yeah.
But none of that would have happened if it wasn't for Tecca showing love to
That's
him,
true.
producing some of his first tracks, maybe helping him get some new industry eyes and ears on him, along with Faygo grinding out music, staying consistent, trying to do whatever he could to stay tapped in and keep putting out that good quality music. I'm very excited for SoFaygo. It's definitely well deserved. He's extremely talented. It's almost guaranteed though he'll be on Travis Scott's next album. The future is very bright for SoFaygo. But my boy, you gotta be drinking water.
Oh yeah. Quality video. I kind of didn't say too much. I just kind of watched the video, which I thought I might do that. It's not really a talk over kind of video, but I hope you guys who did watch this still enjoyed this reaction, and please leave a comment on what you want to check out next, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.